guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. And if you are new here, make sure you go and hit the subscribe button down below, and also make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any more of my videos. I'm really excited for today's video. It is going to be all about my first YouTube paycheck, and also how to have a successful YouTube and how to grow, and just some things that I've learned along the way of this process. So if you guys don't already know, I have already posted my finally monetized video where I spoke about Google Adsense and the whole process of getting monetized on YouTube and all of that. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out and then come back to this video, because I'm not going to go back and speak about that. I'm going to go along and kind of talk about ever since I got monetized up until my first YouTube paycheck, and share with you guys how much I got paid and a little bit of tips to have a successful YouTube and to earn more money on your channel. So the way you get paid on YouTube is from Google Ads, and basically each month you're going to be accumulating money, and you only get paid if you reach the $100 threshold. So let's say in April you make 80 bucks, you're not going to see that money until you reach $100, and you're basically getting paid for the month prior. So I got my first YouTube paycheck now in May for the previous months adding up to 100. So by May 12th, that's usually when the money will pop up in your Google Adsense. If you don't have $100, it's just going to carry over until the next month, and you're basically getting paid for the previous months. And then the month of May's balance will go into your account when it's like around June 12th. So for me personally, I have been seeing my money pop up in Google AdSense around the 12th of each month. It could be different by a couple of days for everybody, but that's just going based off of what I've experienced. So I got monetized on December 30th. I got approved. I turned on my monetization for my videos, and Google started placing ads on my videos, and I've just been accumulating ever since. Even on old videos, you can turn your monetization on and they can place ads on your videos. So I've just been accumulating, and it took me a while to hit the first 100. It's not easy, especially if you don't have that many subscribers and you're not getting a crazy amount of views. It really depends on the views, it depends on the CPM of your video, and it depends on the length of your video. So for me, January, February, March, and April, I was accumulating money, and it was around, I believe, yeah, it was April where I hit $85 and I didn't get paid, like I just said. So from the end of April up until May 12th, I did reach 100, and I got paid on May 21st. So your payout is typically the 21st through the 26th, I believe, of each month. So you can just go on to Google and they'll send you actually an email like your payment has been processed. So you can set up direct deposit when you first get monetized and you reach the $10. You have to reach that $10 first, like I mentioned in my other video, and then you can verify your bank account information and you can verify your address and all of that. So that'll already be in Google AdSense for them, so they'll have your information so that when you get paid, it's just an easy process. You can check your balance on Google AdSense and then go ahead and it'll be in your bank account, which is great. So this is how much I made for my first YouTube paycheck from Google, and I'm so appreciative of all of you guys for showing me lots of love and support on my videos, because I wouldn't have been able to receive this if it wasn't for you guys showing me love and subscribing, giving my video thumbs ups, and also commenting, and I'm just so happy. And it might be a small amount to some of you, but to me it's something that I didn't have, so it's just a little extra bonus, and I'm really proud of myself for working hard and trying to be consistent. And now that school's over, I'm going to be even more consistent on my channel, so I'm going to continue to grow. And that number, even though it might be small in the beginning, it's going to keep growing, and you have to be positive and you have to put in the work if you want to see it grow. You can't just think like, oh, I'm going to post a video and that's it, like it's going to grow tremendously. Like, you really just have to put in that work and grind, and you will grow. The amount of money will grow, and it's not all about the money. If you truly care about your channel and what you're putting out and the purpose behind your YouTube videos, then that number shouldn't matter to you. It should just be an extra little bonus. I'm going to share how you can track how much money you've been making on certain videos. So when you log onto YouTube and you go to the right hand side, you go to your YouTube studio, and you can go to your analytics for each video, and you can see your revenue for that certain video. If you just go to your dashboard, I believe it's under dashboard, if you scroll down to revenue, you can also see your top earning videos, and you can see which video is, driving the most amount of revenue to your Google AdSense, and for that video how much you're making. You can also see your CPM, which is how much money you're making per 1,000 views on your video. So let's say you have one video that has 5,000 views. If your CPM is $5 for that video, depending on the type of video it is, if it's like, I don't know, a vlog, or just a direct dedicated video that's more specifically catered to something, that could be making more money depending on the YouTube algorithm and where they're sending your video out. It's really hard to get into that because I'm myself not too familiar with all that stuff, but I do know that your CPM does tell you how much you're making per 1,000 views on that video. So that's also really important. So you can basically go in, check your analytics, and kind of keep track of what a video is making you and see how much views you have on that video and just correlate it to your revenue. It's also really good to check on your analytics, if your video is getting you suggested, because that also helps put your video out there for more people to see. So I would recommend making videos that are 10 minutes and longer, or at least 10 minutes. Try to get to that 10-minute mark because YouTube allows you to have a mid-roll ad on your video. If your video is 9 minutes and 40 seconds, it's not going to get a mid-roll ad. It has to be 10 minutes long. So mid-roll ads are really important because if the person watches through your whole video and they get to that middle ad, you're going to be making a little bit more money, because if they don't and it's a shorter video, you just have to rely on that beginning ad or the end ad to make you some money. So I'd really recommend to make longer videos and also put a lot of work into your editing and your video so that the person is staying the entire way through, because the more watch time you get, the better for your revenue. So another tip that I have for trying to have a successful channel and getting views and getting more subscribers, the things that I have learned that I've been taking my time with recently are thumbnails, your tags in your video, your description. Those have so much weight on your channel and on the amount of views you're going to get and how your video is going to be getting out there to people to click on it. So you want to have a good thumbnail, you want to have a great title in your thumbnail, something quick, something to show what the video is going to be about. I'm actually going to be posting soon an updated how I take and how I edit my thumbnail pictures, so definitely stay tuned for that video because I've gotten questions about that recently because you guys have been liking my thumbnails. So your thumbnail is very important because people are going to see it, and if they really kind of like how aesthetic it is, they're gonna want to click on it and watch your video, which is great. So you just want to put a great thumbnail and you just hope that if it pops up on somebody's suggested, or if they browse and they see it, if they're like, wow, I really like this thumbnail, it looks interesting, it's it's clear and it's not blurry, then they're gonna more than likely click on that video. Tags are really important when you're uploading your video. On the bottom it'll allow you to put tags. I think the character count is 500. You basically want to tag different ways that people can search for your video. If you're doing a productive vlog or productive day in your life, you could type productive vlog, productive day in my life, and just search different ways in which people will find your video and just different tags about what your video is about, because if people search that tag, your video has a chance of popping up on the page where they can go and find it. So that is very important, as well as your description. Give a little info about yourself, about your channel, about what the video is going to be like. Also maybe include some links if you talked about something in that video that you want a direct link for your viewers. That's really important. Also hashtagging, so if people ever search up a hashtag like hashtag day in my life or hashtag vlog, you just have that extra opportunity to have your video seen by people on YouTube. So those are some tips that I have for you guys. I'm thinking of doing another video strictly on every single thing. I can't really sit here for the whole video and talk about some tips to grow. I might do a separate dedicated video if you guys are interested, but those are some of my main tips that I have of how I am trying to grow my channel more and attract more viewers. So definitely implement those things into when you're putting out YouTube content, because I think it will really help you grow if those little things are just improved just a tad bit. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just very exciting and something I wanted to share with you guys as well, so I can look back and see when I first got my first YouTube paycheck and compare it to a year from now or 2 years from now. It's just something that I wanted to capture and film for you guys, to also give you guys some tips, because I want to see all of you guys succeed with your channels. Or if you're thinking about starting a channel, go ahead and start it, because there's no better time than now. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys all in my next video.